Scene Mom says, welcome to the new podcast from former Phoenix radio host Danny Cutler. Each week bringing you independent music, industry news, the occasional interview, and other fun segments. Let's get to it. Scene Mom says hello and welcome to episode 74. I'm Danny, your host and Scene Mom, and so very happy that you've joined me for another episode. This is actually part 2 of my interview with Western Massachusetts artist and owner of Meli Entertainment Amanda Meli. We had such a blast at the Singer Songwriter competition back on September 20th. And in a future episode, I will be showcasing the winners, but I wanted to give Amanda the rest of her time because she was so nice to come up, I guess. She's coming from southern-ish Massachusetts. But anyway, so glad that she took the time to come out and spend the afternoon with me. This part of our conversation is going to focus on her new single, which at the time you're listening is now released to the world, and you're going to hear it on the show as well. So enjoy, and I'll be back next week with a regular show, as well as reporting from my first time traveling to Pittsburgh for a show that also is ending up being an Arizona musician reunion. All right. Well, let's talk about you again.
Oh, boy.
Well, this is all about you.
I feel comfortable talking about myself with you, so it's good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good. You're not going to go hide in your room and just sing.
I might.
Later to decompress.
I'm going to decompress.
So you have a single coming out soon.
Yes.
The beginning of October.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me about it.
All right. Let me think. How do I describe it? It's fiery.
Yeah.
I'm really happy. It's my shadow side, I would call it.
Right.
So, we've all kind of dealt with let's call it toxic situations with toxic people. Mm-hmm. We're going to define it as such for the purpose of this. And so I have had to draw very, very severe boundaries. I've had to protect my energy and my space. I've had to do all these things. And I also realized how to empower myself and not feel guilty for saying no.
It's so hard.
Gosh, why are we doing that? And being a people pleaser.
Yeah. It's much more difficult for women. It really is.
I think so. I think,
and I think it's a lot of just how it's been embedded in society over hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah. And I don't even blame like some of the people that expect me to smile. And why aren't you smiling? But it's like, God, because I don't want to. Like, I'm tired and I'm not here to make you happy, but you don't know, like you're not trying to. And so I get the other side of it. I had a toxic situation. It happened. It transpired. I was like, what the cuff? Oh my gosh.
This isn't radio. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell? And I was so upset. I was so excited about this person, and we had music in common, and it was like all these things. But without going into that, I had damaged property. We're talking this got severe.
I'm glad you made it out safely.
So happy. And so I did. I was like, huh? Mm-hmm. And so I had to, I felt very compromised, and I had to do a lot of reflecting. And it was really crazy that on the person's birthday, I wrote this song. I had something else triggered me on it. And I was like, I've had enough. And I didn't even know it was their birthday. And I just start writing it, and I pull out my guitar, and it's a drum beat,
of course.
It's a drum beat, and it's super like tribal, and it's drum prominent, and I'm wicked excited, and
it's called I.
It's called I.
I love it. Capital I.
Capital I. I am here. I am unapologetic. I'm taking up space, and the song is a spell. It's an intent. It's a manifestation, but it is a boundary. Mm-hmm. Whatever you want to call the energy work, and it's just, don't cross it. Yeah. And the lyrics are very, and I feel empowered just saying it. I just felt so fierce. I'm conjuring it up again. And I remember tapping in, and it's like, and it's only that, do you know when somebody just will not stop biting at you, and you're like, enough.
Yeah.
And you're not trying to be mean. You're not trying to have to deal, but it's like, gosh, God damn it. Stop biting me.
Yeah.
You have to enough. Or they still, enough.
Yep.
And it's that energy that I finally, because they did continue to do things and try to antagonize. And I would just, I'm going to be the bigger, I'm going to deflect, and then I'm going to
write a song.
I'm going to write a song. Roar. And I'm going to roar. And I do get to roar in it. And it's cool. I do. There's a roar in it. There's a momentum. And then I have always wanted a drum solo, and it's not mine. I gave it to these two brilliant drummers on this. Technically, I have 3 drummers on this song.
Wow
is right. The engineer and producer is a drummer who laid a couple drum tracks. I have Cade Parkin, who is an incredible drummer, and I have Toby Solaroche, who is an incredible drummer, and percussionist. And I have them going nuts.
Are they all doing different things?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it's brilliant. And I couldn't have. It's vocal, and it is drums, and it is like a person hearing drums coming over the war mountain.
Wow.
Calling out. And there was
I feel empowered. I haven't even heard the song yet.
It's so, I'm sitting there and I'm like, whoa. And it's anthemic. My sister-in-law, Rachel Beaudry, is an incredible artist. And I said, listen to the song and whatever you come up with. And so she came up with this.
That's so awesome.
And she asked me for my eye. And so we also discussed evil eye, which is a symbol that I was used in Italy, Egypt, and Greece, and all those things. So there's so many different kinds of evil eye, but essentially what it is it's warding off evil. Yeah. It's warding off, it's a boundary. And so the whole song is synonymous with that. And I get so excited. So she took my eye.
Oh, that's really nice.
And that's
I wish you guys could see it.
I know. And she,
it's like the letter I, and then there's an I. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Yeah, So it's just drums and guitar. You don't have like another guitarist or anything?
I mean, I do the rhythm, and I did have a little bit of a lead where it's like a gritty slide. Okay. That just reinforces all of the, and the engineer did the gritty,
so great.
That's Chris Ball.
Can't wait. And, so that's being released on October 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
With a music video on October 18th.
Ooh, nice. A video too. Yeah, so exciting. There's one more thing that is happening because you have a whole schedule of things lined up to come out. By the time everybody is hearing this, the YouTube channel will be live. Talk about that.
I'm so excited. Okay. So I wanted to do a YouTube channel in, I don't know, for how many years. And again, there's always this thing where I'm a scaredy cat sometimes. I just am.
It's hard to put yourself out there.
It is. And is the timing right? And, you don't want to overthink, but at the same time, you do need to think about it. And how do I want to present myself? And when the timing is right, because I love herons, they wait until the timing is right. So they're one of my animals. And it feels like the time is right. And so I'm launching the YouTube channel. I got behind the scenes making of the song in the studio for anybody that likes to know what happens in the studio, that sees what we're doing and how we did it. And and commentary and
how fun. What else do you want to do with the channel?
So I'm going to be doing some vlogging. So people they ask me questions in it, and I realize people are interested. What do I actually do? And I was like, oh, okay. And I tell them, they're like, no way. And I'm like, good, that's something. But I feel compelled because I was doing my weekly things, and everybody gave me such good feedback. Like, we love seeing what you do every week. And not only that, it showcases everywhere and all the people and the other musicians and the venues. And I'm like, this is good. Yeah. So there's that. And then I am going to do a series, and I don't mean to be so magical, but I do believe in magic. And
you are magical.
It just kind of is what it is. And so it's going to be song spells, episode 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And so it's almost going to be a little bit ceremonious, and it's what I do because I'm very deeply intimate and sensual with things. And so it's going to be like a song that we focus on, whether it's and I'm going to talk about the energy of it and how this energy and alchemy, if you're in a bad mood and you put Country Roads on by John Denver, it's pure sunshine.
It is.
It is pure sunshine.
I never thought about that, but
it transmutes the energy. If you allow it to. I mean, when you're angry, you don't want to put it on. But I tell everybody, put it on if you're in a fight with your, sibling or with your spouse, because boom, sunshine. Everybody's like,
well, John Denver was a little magic too.
He's magic. Yeah. And so really what the series is what I do is I go into the lyrics and I go into the I want to go into the essence and the energy of the song. I want to reflect on it. I'll perform it. And
I love it.
Do it. And it's a thing.
That's fantastic. This is opening or premiering or whatever on September 17th. Yeah. So it'll, by the time you're hearing this, it will be there and ready for you to go and subscribe. Yeah. And I'll make sure that I get links out there. Yeah. So that people can subscribe and follow along. And under Amanda's spell.
There you go.
You're listening to the Scene Mom Says podcast, part 2 of my interview with artist, musician, business owner, incredible woman, Amanda Meli. And at the end of the show, you will get to hear her new single that we're talking about, which is called I. So stick around for the rest of the show. There's so many good things coming. This scene one thing I learned from moving here in 2 years, because I've met a lot of people closer to the city in the Boston scene. And what I learned was the scene in the Boston area, almost its own entity from Central Western Mass.
Hugely.
It's like 2 completely separate places. And that's so interesting to me because in Phoenix, it never felt like that. There weren't divisions.
Yeah.
Even going like Northern Arizona or down to Tucson or whatever, it all kind of had the same vibe to it, no matter where you were. And so that was very interesting to me. One thing I love living in Western Mass is just how welcoming everyone in the music scene has been. I mean, just from the get-go, I felt like I've known everybody for years. And that was such a neat feeling.
We all kind of think you found your home, so that might be why.
I mean, there's this crazy lady, this gray-haired little person
going, with a lot of purple.
Going, I love music.
We're all like,
I was named.
We do too, guys.
You know, I'm like, here, oh God, what are they going to think of this person, 50-something-year-old person, like stalking them online going, I like your music. I'm starting a podcast. You know, that was just me wrapped up in, oh my God, are they going to like me? You know, it was like grade school all over.
And we're over here going, you're paying attention to us? Wait, you like what we do?
But I tell you, the music drew me in. Because I discovered the music and I found people and then I went and started seeing people and meeting people and it just kind of clicked after that. What are the things that you love about the scene that you work and play in?
So I, in the beginning, hopped all the scenes. And this particular scene that we were both immersed in, like the core of, we were in the core of it and with Franco and all them and it's home. It's a completely different vibe than all the other places. There is exclusivity in some of them. There is a specific like set of parameters that are happening. And like, you know, that Lord of the Rings thing where they've got like this states this states that. We could do that with the scenes and they could, these are the orcs down here.
Yeah, I get it.
And it is. But like this is most definitely fluffy bunny, like amazing. I'm blooming, I think, more so because of this particular scene.
I love that.
It
is. It's like a family. It really is. It's so, I mean, like you can literally call up another musician and be like, can you help me with this gig? Or can you give my car a jump?
I was just going to say, when I left you, the fuck offs bassist, Derek G, came and he brought galvanized wire and he
on your car
came and he went over.
So Amanda and I 3 or 4 months ago had lunch together and her car, like she hit something and like the front of her car like
just dropped. It was like fun times. And I realized where I was. And I also realized that day that I had family, extended family. That was that moment. I was like, I have people I can call.
Yeah.
I'm not alone.
Right.
And I did. And one person was like, I can call AAA, but I was on a timeline. And I said, oh my God. And I was grateful, but I was like, I've got one more person. And so I called Derek G and he goes, I'll be there in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was blown. And I said, Jason, and they're both on the same band. And he's like, oh, that's great. Okay. Let me know.
So nice.
And I just was like, whoa. And at the same time, I actually was talking to Shaylee and MJ and they had called and I told them what happened. They said, oh, well, let us know if nobody comes. We'll come down.
Oh, my God. I literally. Okay. Yeah. So just for all of you to know, Shaylee and MJ live in Vermont.
Yes.
And we're talking about northern Massachusetts.
Yeah. And they were like, if you can't get help, we'll come to you. And I realized at that moment, like I just sunshine, like sun through my heart. And I realized
sometimes we have to drop our own little facade and and what we think people are going to be and just be open and ask.
Yeah.
And you usually you'll get something positive back.
Yeah.
It's when you put those defenses down. It's when we are defensive that people
Mm-hmm.
They feel it. People feed off other people's energy. And I'm not talking, it doesn't have to be woo-woo type energy. No. It's just we all have energy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a defense up, people are going to feel that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just are open and are like asking for help or offering to help or whatever, people feed on that too. And it becomes a more positive experience.
Wicked positive.
There's my therapy for the day, everybody. So.
All righty. Frasier.
I'm listening.
I was trying to think. That was good.
Oh my goodness. So Amanda, it's been so much fun talking to you. We do have some music coming up. Don't forget about Amanda Meli's single coming out on October 2nd. I cannot wait to hear it. You know I'm going to be playing it.
Well, I hope you like it.
It'll be,
but it's tribal. It's fire.
I'm all for it.
I know.
I'm all for it. It's going to be. Can't wait to hear it.
I swear too. I'm just preparing.
I can handle that. I love this as a podcast because with radio, I still get from my Arizona band friends. They'll still send me radio edits of songs, and I'll be like, "Stop it!
Oh,
I want to hear the F-bomb." You know.
Yeah, because I'm used to behaving, and
that's fine. You know, and if I go back to radio, I'll have to flip it again.
Of course,
you know,
I forget I can swear here.
But how can people stalk you and find you online?
Good question. So I'm going to be launching my link. I have a link tree, and it's going to have all my social media tags on my link tree, and it's Amanda Meli, as well as Amanda Meli Music. And I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I got my link tree. I've got a sticker smule. I've got merch now. I'm like, yeah.
I love
all the things.
I love it. All right. Well, Amanda, thank you so much for spending some time for me today with me, for me. Spend the time for me.
Thank you for doing it for me. I'm like, cool.
Thank you again, Amanda.
Thank you. Trying to bring me down. I took to rest. Anyone who didn't want to see me do my best. I took a stand. Now I understand. There's a list of motherfuckers trying to bite my hand. I wrote this song. Oh, we didn't get along. 'Cause I didn't let you make me do the things I thought were morally wrong. I see you. You don't think that I can see the real you.
You've been listening to the Scene Mom Says podcast. Intro, outro music is Look Good for the Radio by Fairy Bones. Learn more about Danny and the show at dannycutler.com.